All right, x equals -2/4 and x equals 2 are the answers. You want to get these equal to 0. So you're going to work it backwards. So you're going to multiply over here both sides by 4. So you have 4x equals -2. And then over here, you're going to subtract 2 back to the other side. So you have x minus 2 equals 0. Over here, you have to add 2 to get it back to the other side. So we have 4x plus 2 and x minus 2 equal to 0. That is not standard form. Standard form is ax squared plus bx plus c. So we have to FOIL. Yes. So 4 times x is 4x squared. That's lovely. And then outer is -8x. Inner is positive 2x. And last is -4. Combining like terms in the middle, we get 4x squared minus 6x minus 4 equals 0. So you were given the roots and you get it back to standard form. Yes? So because it had a fraction, since it was dividing by 4, you multiply both sides by 4.
You do that with every factor?
Yes.
So look for the next one and multiply by 8.
Yes. Yep, so for the next one, we have x equals -3/8. And x equals 5/8. So you have to get rid of the dividing by 8 first. So you're going to multiply both sides by 8. So you get 8x equals -3. And you get 8x equal to 5. And then whatever it's equal to, you're going to add or subtract it to the other side. So since it's -3, we're going to add. So you get 8x plus 3. And then since it's equals 5, we're going to subtract. So you get 8x minus 5. And again, it's equal to 0 because those were the roots. So they're equal to 0. Now you're going to FOIL. So 8 times 8 is 64. X squared. Eight times -5 is -40x. 8 times 3 is positive 24x. And 3 times 5 is -15. Combining those middle terms, you have 64x squared. -40 plus 24 leaves a -16 minus 15 equal to 0. X equals -1 and x equals 3. So again, getting those set equal to 0, we're going to do the opposite of what its root is. So if it's -1, we're going to add 1. So I get x plus 1 equals 0 and x minus 3 equals 0. Those represent the factored form. So we're going to FOIL the factors. So you have x plus 1 times x minus 3 equal to 0. And then you get x squared minus 3x plus x minus 3 equal to 0. grouping together the negative 3x and the positive x, you get x squared minus 2x minus 3 equal to 0. In number 4, you have x equals negative 2 and x equals positive 6. So once again, add the 2, subtract your 6. So you have quantity x plus 2, x minus 6. That is this in factored form. You want to FOIL. So you're going to do first, outer, inner, and last. Because remember, factoring is FOILing in reverse. And then combine like terms. So x squared minus 4x minus 12 equals 0. X equals 3, x equals 5. Now I have two positive roots. So we're going to find their factors. They're going to both be negative. So that's x minus 3, x minus 5 equal to 0. FOIL. Combine like terms. And you get x squared minus 8x plus 15 equal to 0. The last one, x equals 0, represents a root. So when you get this answer, that's a problem that would have a GCF of x. So you get x equals 0, x equals 4. That stays x equals 0. That becomes x minus 4. So again, 0 product property in reverse says x times x minus 4. And then you need to distribute instead of FOIL. So you have x squared minus 4x equals 0. So again, when you have x equals 0 as a solution, that's when you have a GCF of x. That's typically going to happen, and you will only have two terms. So if you have x equals 0, you're only going to have two terms. Yes?
So like when you're doing other forms, I did it, and I just did x equals 0 when I got a figure.
Yeah, that's fine. Yep. Okay. Questions, comments, concerns? Not a bad lesson for a Monday. All right, your homework is that next page, front and back. It's 1 to 18. I tried to space it out or give you like space to put the boxes in. So, you're good to go.